Maybe you can log out and log back in.
Yeah, it'd be worth it.
You can just do one of these, like, be right back.
Thanks for sticking around, number one.
You're listening to the Bill and Joe Show.
Guys, we want you to go to Kickstarter.com and search for Masterpiece. Now, the funds that they're raising are going to be used to get production off the ground, create silicone molds and sculpting in a 16-inch master replica of the Kutchkar Masterpiece to be reproduced in cold cast stone editions. The master replica will be created to scale by one Roy W. Butler, a master sculptor himself. He will sculpt the master replica 100% by hand using several different techniques with different materials such as clay, wax, resin, and woven materials. Out of this master, they can create silicone molds for mass production and keepsake editions. This is amazing. I'm looking at one of the pieces, and the Kutchkar, a one-of-a-kind masterpiece, hand-carved from a single piece of red tough stone. And to give you an idea, 6 men worked on it for 18 years. That's ridiculous. So this is a really, 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 really cool Kickstarter. Go to Kickstarter.com and search for Masterpiece right now.
Nothing is better than a really comfortable pair of jeans. But finding that perfect pair hasn't been easy until now. I want to tell you about Sweat Jeans Pants by Squat Sponge on Amazon. They are cut like the classic 5-pocket denim jeans, but with a much softer feel and stretch appeal with an expandable waist. They are made from custom cotton fleece. These are jeans you can wear anywhere and look great in too. They are great for so many occasions. It's the look you deserve with the comfort you crave. Squat Sponge has combined the comfort of sweatpants with tailored sizing to give you enjoyable quality and style in an amazing pair of jeans. Work, play, chill time. Squat Sponge pants are designed to be worn outside, in the house, on the town, anywhere. They're made for every day, everywhere, anytime. Get your pair today. Visit Amazon.com and search Squat Sponge Jeans. You will love these jeans. Again, Amazon.com and search Squat Sponge Jeans.
Guys, we've talked about this podcast before on our show. It's the Slaphead and the Giraffe. This is a great show. I listen to it when I'm at the gym. They are UK-based, and you guys know how I feel about the United Kingdom, but they've got a great show, and they focus mainly on health, fitness, and fighting. The British light heavyweight MMA champion and his strength and conditioning coach, that's who you're listening to. You get to listen to them talk about their workouts, routine, fitness, health, diet, anything to get you in better shape. They take questions straight onto their show. So if you have any, go for it. Send them to them. It's free. Go give them a download. Go to Slaphead and go to www.slapheadgiraffe.co.uk/episodes, or you can find them on Twitter, Slaphead Giraffe.
You're listening to the Bill and Joe Show.
I think if you listen closely, you could probably hear the sounds of Bill relieving himself. Not to be too crass, but we all do it, so it's nothing to be ashamed about. In fact, I did it just before I started the podcast, but I'm a professional, so I would take care of that before doing the podcast so that we didn't waste your time. It's hard to do by yourself. I'll just maybe start reciting some. I can go through the alphabet. Think of how many nouns are in the room. That's a fun game. If you're ever at a doctor's office or killing time, you can be like a picture frame, telephone, headphones, microphone. Well, phone. Phone should just be one. No words with no more than one phone. Okay, so drywall. This is harder than I thought. Hey, Bill, will you grab that one for me? Out of the freezer?
Yeah.
I
was hoping for like 200.
Were you trying to be out of frame on that one?
I was. Yeah, man, I know. Habib's, it kind of sucks because they didn't refrigerate their beer right.
Habib's, Yes, I stopped by to bring Bill a housewarming gift, just a little 12-pack of beer, just to fill your fridge, and stop by the local place up the road. And apparently they don't keep the fridge very cold, so the beer was warm. So happy housewarming with your warm beer.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations on your new place. Here's some shit warm beer.
It's nice and cold now. Boy.
Sorry, didn't mean to step on that Cubs hat. My fault.
Oh, you could hear that on the mic. It sounds kind of weird. Sorry.
Have they said anything?
Oh, I don't know.
Hello?
I think they're asleep. I love that show. I put it on every time I can't sleep.
Dude, I really do fall asleep to our own show.
Do you?
Way too much.
Oh.
Way too much. It's uncomfortable.
Sorry.
Anyway, welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. So we got captive animals taken care of. We both hate them, correct?
The captivity.
Yeah.
Yes.
We both hate, but we both. How bad can we hate it if we go, though?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the thing I'm torn too. Is we have a zoo here, and it's
a very nice one. I mean, it really is.
And they spend a lot of money to vamp it up, and then they advertise it. They put on a whole new thing. They do weddings there, which actually looks kind of neat.
It would be awesome to go out and look at a bunch of bison.
Yeah. I kind of wish someone I knew would get married there, so I could go experience that, the wedding reception that they do.
I did that once. It was one time, and so the wedding, afternoon wedding.
Yeah.
And dinner time rolls around. So afternoon wedding, they have the wedding party has 3 hours to go get their drink on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Between the wedding and the reception?
So the wedding was at noon. It got over at 2 because it was Catholic.
Oh, yeah, because you can only have a wedding on Saturday at a certain time because they won't move a mass.
No. And then the reception was at 5. Dinner time. Boom. Dinner served. Everybody gets to eat. It's going to be great. Well, this particular wedding party, 3 fucking hours of car barring it or going to bars or whatever. I don't know what they were doing.
Photos.
3. Okay. Fine. Photos. But I've been in a wedding.
Yeah.
I know those photos only take 30, 40, 50 minutes at most.
Well, not if you got time to go to locations.
Well, okay, but they weren't going to the location.
Okay.
They were going.
Right.
They were going bar hopping.
All right.
6:30, 7 o'clock rolls around. Everybody is waiting, and they have put a hold on the food because they don't want to eat cold food.
Right.
So everybody at the reception is sitting there starving.
Yes.
Kids are crying. Everything's a mess. They show up. This one dude, I swear to God, no joke, is so fucking drunk. He has taken his suit off and is just wearing the vest, and he's reaching with his fucking bushy-ass armpits just grabbing food from across because they get to get served first. I mean, they have to. Well, it's not like we've been waiting for 2 hours, you motherfucker.
He took off the whole thing.
He took off the tie, the jacket, the shirt. It's just him in a vest.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome. Let's start
The
with
best man.
the best man.
The best man. I swear to God. So, yeah.
Oh, did he do a speech too?
He did a speech. And his
yeah.
speech was more, his speech involved his own marriage falling apart than talking about his best friend. It was the most horrifying thing.
So it's really embarrassing because here's this
so drunk.
I don't know who this is, but I assume it sounds a little white trashy to have taken everything off and shown up in just the vest.
And it would be one thing if this dude was cut.
The Rock.
Yeah. I mean, if he was, if even I could look at him and be like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he was just the guy.
No, he's like me. He has no definition in his arms. He just nothing.
Yeah.
It's dude, if you're going to do this, you got to be able to look the part.
Right. But he was so drunk he didn't care.
No, he was so drunk he thought it was awesome.
So was it really hot? Or was he like, this will be awesome?
No, it was, this is going to be awesome.
Oh, man.
People are going to remember me.
That is
and
so
then
funny.
he got the best friend speech. And he made, his marriage is falling
Just
apart
more like
at
a
the
warning.
time. And he was like, I know that me and my wife are having problems. And it's like,
Where are you, baby? Where are you?
She was sitting right next to him.
Stand up. His girlfriend
Right next
stands
to
up.
me. Right. I'm right here, honey.
That's a real woman.
But that immediately made me think of, I was like, this is the worst wedding speech other than the gentleman that we went to high school with, Josh, who told us that he got a blowjob for $50. His wedding speech, because I was at his wedding.
That he gave? Or his best man gave?
His best man gave.
Yeah.
And his best man was... It was the same setup. I mean, everybody's drunk off their ass. Why do people get drunk when they get married?
Well, I think it's just
Celebration?
Usually you're young. Your first marriage is typically you're like 22 or 23. Most people are.
I was 27.
I was too. But we're immature. So I think you're young and you're still in your party mode from college or whatever. And then,
Sure.
And then also it's a big deal because it's a long day.
Yeah.
And someone's like, when you go through that much like energy, it feels great to be like, oh, I could go for a nice stiff drink or cold beer, just something like, let's throw back a drink. But what happens is
Right.
people are like, woo, have another one.
Yeah,
Ow!
you get married,
Yeah.
bro.
And if you don't keep yourself in check, then it's real easy to just keep not, because it's usually free too, because
Right.
either people are buying you
Well,
drinks or it's an open bar.
Well, yeah, and usually your wife's dad is paying for it.
Right.
So, fuck it.
So like, welcome to the family. Thanks, Dad. Like,
Right.
put her there.
Can I have another? Okay. So yeah. So getting back to Josh, we went to high school with this guy. His name was Josh. I went to grade school with him, and he was the only person that had silk underwear.
I wore silk boxers.
Silk boxers. He was the only one, and he would bring it to everyone's attention. Like everybody had to know that Josh had silk boxers.
It made you feel sexy when you put them on.
Not me. I tried it. I was like, oh, I need some.
I wore them in, I had some in, I know at least in high school, maybe in junior high, which
I did too.
in junior
I
high,
did too.
you don't even need an excuse to get an erection at school,
No.
And so then wearing silk boxers, I wore them once. I was like, never again.
God. Yeah, that was my problem.
No way.
It rubbed up against it the wrong way,
Yeah.
like just reading a book, and I was just like,
And I either kept the same pair from high school and I didn't get rid of them. And so then in my 20s, I was like, hey, I should wear these silk boxers once in a while. And I put them on.
same thing.
They just ride up your ass.
Oh.
I mean, because they're
I
silk.
didn't notice
and
that.
it was like constant bunch. It was awful. It was awful.
So did you have swamp ass? Is that the problem?
No, nothing like that. It was just like constant, like
Friction.
I'm always pulling underwear
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
and
I do
around.
remember
And
that.
it was like it wouldn't stay
They
put.
would ride up.
Yeah,
That's why I'm a boxer brief guy.
yeah,
I briefs are too much.
right.
Boxers are not enough.
Okay,
Box-
Goldilocks. Tell me
Boxer
about it.
briefs are my. Once I found them, I have not gone back. I will be an old man dying in a nursing home with my Calvin Klein boxer briefs. I will.
Okay.
So anyway, this guy, he had silk boxers everywhere. He also sold his dad's Playboy centerfolds for anywhere up to
Is that because
or one viewer left. Oh, welcome to what is this?
you got a call while that was going on?
Hi, this is Periscope.
Yeah.
Please delete your account.
Yeah. Although we love having new members every day,
Right.